kindly excuse me bursting forth through thoughts I cannot smother. It seems so queer that each song we hear has something to do with mother. She's mentioned in every kind of song, but whether it's gay or sad. Now I know it's respectful to mention her, but what about poor old Dad? Just before the battle, mother, also break the news to mother. What is home without a mother? Everywhere it's mother, mother. You know, it gives me the sick. All this nonsense, every song you hear is about mother, mother. Of course, mind you, there are some songs about father. Oh, yes, but what are they? Holding him up to ridicule, that's all. You know, first was that pathetic little ballad, Everybody Works But Father. Nice, isn't it? You know, only a few years ago, when anyone referred to their father, what did they say? The dear father, or the respected pater. But nowadays, what do we get? It's the gardener, or the old pot and pan. You know, it is not nice. And I've even heard him referred to as the old chicken. You know, it's not nice, is it, to be classed with poultry? Only the other day, we were all seated round the festive board at home. I thought to myself, now's the opportunity. I'll give the kids a lesson. So I stood up. I said, now look here, children. You know, you ought to think yourselves very lucky children indeed. You have meat twice a week, Thursdays and Sundays. Now, when I was a little boy, we only had meat once a week, Sundays. Blow me if my Herbert Peter didn't get up, emptied his eating apparatus, walks across to me and says, I say, ain't you glad you're living with us now, Father? Nice, isn't it? You know, only a week or two ago, I was in the country with an old friend of mine, a stout farmer. Well, we were standing talking when a knock came up the door. He sent his little daughter to answer it. I heard a gentleman say, would you mind telling me, miss, if this is the place that you've got a nice fat seat for sale? Blow me if she didn't come back and say, Father, somebody wants to see you. And now what's the matter with Father? Oh, what's the matter with Pa? Oh, what's the use of him being alive if every time it's Ma? He's got as much right to be on the earth. It makes me blood boil rather. Why doesn't some silly chap write a song that's something to do with Father?